before you did. So lucky.
I won't lose to the likes of you.
Oh my god, I am. This will freaking kill this thing.
Your end is sure. Go, Saber! What a waste of our time.
Screw
Let's go.
that thing. That piece of garbage. You hardly got any experience for that either. What the heck, man? Ah, funny. I mean, this really is just useless to me. Doing all this. Let me fix the party again. Freaking millions in a spot she shouldn't be. I mean, I call it Fee Million, I'm so dumb. Okay. I'm gonna call the courageous. Basically, all of our quests are done there. All those quests.
Hey there, Reen. Do tell.
All of those except for recruiting maybe a few other people. I'm getting close to that there. Next.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go to Ymir to do stuff for Hugo. But first, what I want to do is check how many more people I still need to find. Because all quests are done for now. And you know, Act 4 will do that stuff. For people. Student occasions. For December 23rd. Oh my god, yeah, thanks, stupid whatever you are. Someone getting mad. Someone's down by what? What? Someone's in the Brewer Institute of Technology right now? What? What did I do now? What, why did you leave that page? December 27th is when we're done finding people, it seems. But there's one person I'm missing, some Stefan, or Stefan, who is at the barrier rest area? What? He just seems to be in the rest area. He's in Brewer. But he's like the last person along with Hugo. I'm gonna do the thing for Hugo before I even go back there. Needed to do stuff here in Ymir and then over. Jeez. Sorry about the gulps you heard. Anyway, let's go and talk. The war situation seems to be developing more quickly by the day. Everyone's on the edge about how things will pan out. Save for our two visitors, who I suspect couldn't care less. Neither of them seem to understand the concept behind indoor voices. It's impossible to concentrate with them around. Yes, I know what you mean. It's hard to believe that Maple's behavior is impeccable in front of guests. She's surprisingly adaptable to her surroundings, at least to the ends. If only she took her work a little more seriously, otherwise she'd make a perfect maid. Damn it, hold on. Interruptions. So what are these hot spring thingies anyway? They toughen you up, right? No, they don't. Don't you lie to me, goody two-shoes. I heard there's this super strong old guy who loves them. Well, that's true, but... Come on, the hot spring's free for everyone. Try not to kick up a fuss about it, okay? This girl really scares me. I suck at dealing with people like her. Where the heck did the little one even go? A couple of young... well... it's the same thing. Some people are saying new things, some people aren't. Like, how am I supposed to even know anymore? Before I go in there. I'm working together with Mortiz on the New Year's Eve preparations. Come to find out, the woods to the west are freezing. Please take care not to take any detour whereabouts. Don't worry, I won't. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go hunting, so I'm just on patrol for today. But it feels good to be out and about again, I must say. I've heard all about what you've been up to. Keep up the good work, son. It's almost time to start preparing for the new year. I don't know how much you've shared about the festivities with your friends, Reen, but they used to be, plenty more robust than they are now. Personally, I've always felt it was a shame so many of our traditions have been lost over time. We know our ancestors always gave thanks to the spirits of the mountains, but we never kept record of how much more than that. As nice it would be to somehow rekindle a few of those traditions for now, we'll just have to settle for upholding what we know. I'm so ready for the New Year festivities. You know what I'm talking about, Reenie. Food. Tons of it. And you know what tons of food means, don't you? Time to think about how fat I'm gonna... Go in the chat while I'm talking. Talk with God, young man. Oh, are you holding classes today? That's right, I'm the teacher for the classes here now because there are only children attending. Sunday school classes were a lot more lively back when you and Elise attended. Yeah, I guess they were. Don't worry, Elise. I'm coming for you. Today we got history and literature class. I can't wait to get started on the literature. We get to read fairy tales. History's easy, all you had to do is memorize dates. Literature's way harder because everything's really vague. I received a letter from Ruhr Cathedral not long ago. They wrote about the good work you did there. The situation in this country may seem chaotic, but there is a small degree of order to it. Almost as if it's all taking place in a clearly defined framework. Battles over the capital, great powers colliding. It almost reminds me of the War of the Lions, and not just in the sense that both are civil wars either. If all this were to be playing out according to someone's design... No, surely not. I must be overthinking things. Someone keeps saying things are going all according to plan, and that someone is Vita. She wrote the story of the nine. Huh? What's this? Some kind of doll? What the heck's a manju anyway? Whoa, check this out. Patri! Wait, you're not Patri. Stop confusing me. What a stupid kid. Man, get over here, kid. You need to learn about woo baby. You gotta read yourself some woo baby, woo baby, woo baby. Woo baby. Is it true that Ruer's been liberated too? That's wonderful news. That'll make it much easier to get in all the new stuff we need for our New Year's celebration. We'll need alcohol, some food to go with it, and maybe even some fish. What? Nope, nothing. Never a thing, is there? Hey, Wolverine, can I get you something? Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Reen told him about Kweitz & Co.'s Comrades Network. Forming a network with a big company from Heimdall, huh? That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. We're having a hard time getting stuff in lately, but it's clear we aren't the only ones. Working together on a common problem sounds like a great way to move forward. So that means... Are you willing to cooperate? Think I can have a look at that contract? Leo read and apparently pleased, signed the contract. Thanks for bringing this to me. Oh, and while you're here, come by and play with Alphagam if you got the time. He misses you. We appreciate your concern, and I'll definitely swing by when this is all over. Thanks. Uh-huh. Time to go. Time to leave. Actually, we got one more thing to do right quick. Yeah, let's just go and do it. Alright, let's go. Yeah. You gotta be joking. How could I stoop so low? I don't know, I guess you really do go faster when you don't move. I seem to be speeding right now, so... Bust that thing and do it all and break it. Only failed once. I mean, what are you talking about? Pro Reen's floors are here.
I did it!
I can't lose it all. Amazing. You're a natural at this. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Oh, and take this. It's a new board I got in recently. Yay. New board. Okay. Time to board the courageous again.
Where do you want to go?
Destination, we're going to a gram.
Full speed ahead!
I'm gonna save right quick. Uh-oh, that ship's back here again. Is this the same ship? I don't even know. Yeah, don't bother talking. Well, actually, you're not. No. Hold on. I wish I didn't skip that dialogue, because you weren't even one of the annoying ones. Sorry. I've heard all about what happened over in Norturia. It sounds like you all did a splendid job. Still, I can't believe Marcus Ragnar being silenced by force, but I'm surprised Count Heidel Ragnar fell to the same approach. Irina Reinford is a woman like no other. I'm sorry for my mother's behavior. Hold on, how do you know about that? I have my ways. Let's just leave it at that. Your connections are useful, I suppose. Why, how kind of you to say. Tolwell's working hard over in western Erebonia, and I can't get in good, whatever, sit here and twiddle my thumbs. We fully intend to do all that we can as well. So, you wouldn't happen to know how things over in Heimdall, would you? I really want to know when I'll be able to go back there. Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. We'll need to keep an eye on the situation there a while longer. Really? It sounds like I'll be stuck here for a while then. I can handle escorting him on my own, so there's no need to worry. You should stay and help the acting master with his work. Cool, fine by me. Just don't get lost in the fog or anything. I'm taking 7 out on the highway. I'm sure he'll serve as a first-rate escort. This is all unnecessary if you ask me. I'll be fine out on my own. Still, rules are rules, I suppose. I'll have to let Fritz accompany me. I wonder if it's safe to go out on the highways yet. I'm due to go out and collect some herbs, but I'm worried that it might still be dangerous. I really want to get those herbs, though. Think there's any chance that the war will wrap up soon and make my life easier? I would hope so. Most people these days think spirits, dragons, and unicorns only exist in fairy tales, that they never roamed Erebonia. I wouldn't be so sure. Every single one of those creatures appears in this region's legends. Supposedly there was a dragon living in the mountains of the south too. And those stone carvings on the highway are said to have been made by gnomes. If you ask me, they are all existed. You talk about gnomes. You know, George is a gnome too. Wait, what? Fire thinks you're putting a pentagram to summon me? Oh my goodness, please do this. What? Fire thinks you're putting a pentagram to summon me. Now, okay, I thought this was gonna be something funny, but I don't even get it. What the heck? I don't get it. What the heck? I thought that was gonna be a joke. I find nothing funny. Anyway. People all over Erebonia. Oh wait, you're just one of them. I know how you're gonna end up. Thought I heard a cat somewhere. Oh my god, there's literally, okay, there are literally dogs and cats out there basically arguing at each other, because I can hear a cat out there meowing, and the dogs next door that never get let inside because the owners don't care about them, they're just barking at it, and it's meowing at them. Ridiculous. Anyway. We're hearing that the Norturia province has finally declared its neutrality. Great news, isn't it? It might just be my imagination, but it feels like our grammar's a little brighter today, too. Here's hoping that this is just the first of many places of good news on the way. I said places. It's pieces. I sent my husband off to see if he could find anything out about the situation at the Capitol. He's done nothing but complain since we arrived in McGram, so it's about time he moved something other than his mouth. He's so indecisive, a man of all his words and no action. I swear he really drives me up the wall. That can be taken in many different ways. Out of the way, woman! Hey, you, fisherman. We've been getting thick fog. Fuck it. No point. Anyway. Excusez-moi. Duke Alvaria has some terrifying Jaegers at his back. Wait, that's... Oh no, at his beck and call right now. What was their name, though? The Northern Jaegers? I've run into one or two on the highway myself. They're not exactly the friendly sort, to say the least. If I had to describe them, I'd say they're like blades in human form. Designed for, and capable of, only one thing. And it sounds like they're only getting more and more active. That's worrying. Sarah was silent for that. There's a hidden past. See, we know that Sarah was a bracer, but what if even Sarah was a Jaeger? And she felt that, you know, when she found Fee, when she was left all alone, she just had to take her because she used to be a Jaeger. Just throwing an idea out there. My husband's been helping out around town with the general work lately. His cheese making is finished for the time being, and he says he's bored without anything else to keep him busy. It's all very like him. He's the type of man who always needs some kind of work to keep his hands busy. Stroll on in. So the Norturian promise is supposed to stay out of the war now. Does that mean they're now neutral? Then what am I supposed to do now? Now that one of the four great houses has withdrawn from the war, the situation's begun changing for the better. That said, the Alvaria family has been more brazenly trying to make things difficult for us of late. Duke Alvaria seems to be panicking about something. About what? I'm afraid I haven't the slightest clue. The other day I was caring for the flower beds when a group of children from the town came to help. Oh, it was really sweet of them. Apparently they've been going around secretly helping people where they can. I haven't a clue what's inspired them, but it's still enough to bring a smile to your face. Oh, that new and improved Ainsworth, huh? Hey, we actually never have been able to walk out here. I don't think you could just walk out here originally, could you? Ah, yes, what a beautiful place to be. Just go uninvited into, like, War's room. I forget, did she actually have her own room, or was it just that... I don't think it was that she actually had her own room. Everyone just slept basically in the same place together. There was a chef here. Huh. I voice only one chef, and that's Chef Boyardee. Commander, repairs to the bench are complete, sir. Sir, excellent work, men. Wait, the heck is this? You could have done a worse job if you tried. You're supposed to hammer the nail straight in, not at whatever angle feels right at the time. Ugh, picky. Man. Even with the desperation of the fog, the trains are still as unreliable as ever. Unreliable. I used to use the fog as a scapegoat for their waitness, and now it's safe to assume that the Provincial Army is to blame. They're probably rerouting trains away from here as kind of a punishment for not fighting by their side. How childish. We're 2 years out of the war, and there's not a whole lot happening here in Greenson either. I think we might have ourselves a stalemate right now. Normally I'd be happy that there's not much happening, but I've got a bad feeling about all this. But it could just be my imagination, you never know. Stop it. If I take my eyes off him, he'll find some excuse to skip mass, and I refuse to let that happen. I know he can be a good priest when he really tries, but if he's not going to do so on his own, I'll make him try. There's still a lot more for me to learn, but I feel as though I'm finally getting the hang of my work at the inn. Nico seems to love playing with the children around here too. At first I lamented being driven from my home, but looking at things now, I feel rather blessed indeed. So I'm here to thank Adios for all she's done for me. I sent Chloe out to take a rest. She's a good kid, but boy is she flexible. She just doesn't understand that we can't run this place the same in times of war as we can during times of peace. She's been overworking herself to make this place run as smooth as it normally would. She needs to accept this situation for what it is, or she's gonna end up hurting herself. Oh, if it isn't Lady Laura, is there something I can help you with? As a matter of fact, yes. Well now, that is interesting. It certainly makes sense for us merchants to come together in times like these. Does that mean you're willing to join the network? Gladly. May I see that contract? We appreciate your cooperation. Oh, think nothing of it. I could never turn down a personal request from you, Lady Laura. Well, I wish you the best of luck in whatever you're off to do next. That takes care of both contracts. We better get these back to Hugo and Ruhr. That's the plan.
Where do you want to go?
Choose destination, Ruhr.
Full speed ahead!
Some people don't know how to leave some things alone when they just can't be taken care of at the moment. Pretty much the situation is when I was talking about those dogs earlier that really just don't seem to be loved by their owners. My father had sent an email to the landlord being like, hey, is there anything you can do about this? At the moment, I don't think anything could be done. Those poor animals might not get a nice fate for them. Unless they do get taken away, and that'd be hopefully for the better. Anyway, oh, you're back. I take it you were able to get some fresh ink on those contracts then. Sure did. Here you go. Ah, these are perfect. Thanks for taking care of that for me. Now we've got all the main commercial firms in Eastern Arabonia in our network. But with things as they are, the West will have to wait. In good time, though, we should be able to bring them on board, too. Well, at least we're done now. Well, now that we've got that taken care of, what do you say? Will you come on board the Courageous with us? I will. I've already made everyone at the company aware of my traveling, whatever, so I can leave whenever you're ready. One thing, though, could you give me a hand with something, Green? I'd like to open a shop on board, you see. There's just one thing I need to do while we're at it. Sure, that's fine. He needs to go and kiss Becky. Looks like it definitely is right across from Becky's. There we go. That should do it. I made sure to bring only the best of the best for our company. It's a pretty fine selection, no? All that's left now is to use it, all to aid you. Thanks, we really appreciate it. Yeah, Hugo. Oh, it's right next to it. Oh, hey, Becky. Don't you hear, Becky, me, with that cool attitude of yours, wee man? First you decide to roll off out of nowhere, then you get the bright idea to set up shop right bleeding next to me? What's the issue? This is just about the only spot we're setting up the shop. I figured even you would realize that. Ugh, we Bam doesn't even realize how worried I was. Setting that aside, what's the deal with the network you're cobbling together all under the rug like? Not one of the Grand Market got told, trying to cut us out the picture, eh? Huh? Didn't you tell us that Graham and Ymir were the only places left? Sorry, I kept you in the dark on purpose. Not for any, whatever reason, I assure you. Mostly so I could do this. Oh? What's this now? I figured it'd be easiest to hand it to you in person, since I knew you were already aboard the Courageous. And now that I'm here, we've got the network's Clients & Co. and Celtic representatives working closest together. We should be able to handle things far more effectively this way. I see you had this all planned out. God, typical Hugo. Well, at least that worked out nicely. After listening to them both bicker back and forth for a while, Reen made his way back into town.